Hi, this is Lee, and I've started a new YouTube page. I believe it's called LearnGuitar007 at gmail.com, and it's just going to be a page here on YouTube that to highlight learning how to play the guitar, maybe for the first time or maybe for the last time. I don't know. Life is limited, but there's a lot of techniques out there, and I don't really see those techniques discussed, so in this video I just wanted to start off with some basic techniques, like for instance Hendrix and Django Reinhardt. A lot of guys out there really used octaves a lot, and I still think there's a lot of room for people to grow in octaves. There's a lot that can be done with octaves, and so I just wanted to do a simple video to get people started on octaves. I mean, everybody and their grandmother is tapping, and that's great, and they're tapping arpeggios. And I love it, and they're doing harmonic screams. Which I think is fantastic, but I think a lot of the basic techniques are kind of overlooked. It's just like in the 80s, everybody wanted to learn how to tap and do all the flash stuff, but there's one Vai, there's one Van Halen, there's one Yngwie Malmsteen. And I think that's all great. They're wonderful things, the tap, but it's nice to go back to the basics and maybe throw some bar chords into your octaves. And right now I'm at the 2nd fret. The way an octave is played is like, let's go up to the 5th fret on the 6th string. That's your A note, which is kind of your root, and then you've got what makes it an octave, which is an A on the 4th string, 7th fret. Now, what if you use that and you slid up to a B note? You've got a B octave. Hope you can see that. I think this is, I guess it is fretless. There's no, not really fretless, but it's just really hard to kind of see where the notes are on this particular guitar. And I actually picked this guitar up at a pawn shop south of where I live in Harrison, Arkansas. So I just happened to be going by one day, and I was like, wow, check this guitar out. I negotiated a little bit. They gave me about $15 off of it, I guess. They really thought they were doing me a favor. So anyway, and so octaves, you just start with the root note, and you cross through, and so it's like you're doing an A bar chord. You just take that 3rd finger out. Van Halen uses these a lot to a lot of effect, on a lot of things. He slides it, which is great, like on Black and Blue. That other thing I was doing there is what's called I like to call it a Van Halen rake. And you can see I'm hammering on here at the 3rd fret. And you can really hear all the nice harmonics kind of jerking around. Anyway, so I just wanted to get you guys out there motivated and going with the good old octaves, and use them. I'm at the 11th fret, 5th string right there, which is a G sharp. It's also a G sharp up, but it doesn't sound as great unless you add that E string on there. And then the last part of this lesson, take bar chords. Take an E, and then do the B and the C octave above it. And just work those around the neck. Again, octaves start at the 5th fret. So just some food for thought. Throw your regular chords in. And then throw some octaves around them. Just see what you can come up with. You know, a lot of people are still doing kind of the same tried and true bar chords. You know, mess them up a little bit. And this has been Lee for LearnGuitar007 at gmail.com.